Hello, welcome to another episode of our Uboat 1304. Since there was a patch 20 already available for the 2026.1 version, we already changed that. As you can see, there is already a new guy, harbor captain, and there are also a bunch of our crew members just having some rest, some break at Port of Bergen. I think, no, it's Port of La Rochelle already, sorry. We are already at Port of La Rochelle. So now we will try to go 5th time through the Strait of Gibraltar on our Type 7 C41 to reach La Spezia port. Current date is February 12th, 1943, 8:25 in the morning. So let's set our course and let's leave the port. Yeah, we're already at La Rochelle. So we will approach the same as always. We'll come close to the coast of Spain and then copy it and then leave. I think this is the safest route, at least from my perspective. Okay, but in order to leave, I think we have to speak with captain, harbor captain, to have permission to undock in this new version. I do really like this new port management. We technically are less capable than before. We have 2 less torpedoes in the bow torpedo room, but there are 2 in the external storage area. So let's ask him for a permission to
Herr
undock.
Kommandant, was benötigen Sie noch?
Nope, it's not from this menu.
Gute Fahrt, Herr Kommandant.
I think then we have to just open the port menu, I think. Okay, I don't know where it's done from the first person perspective. When we are not at our home port, we just stopped by at La Rochelle. Let's click here and let's undock. And all the crew members are already in. Alright. Course is set. So let's leave. Yeah, alright. It's probably all of them. The last thing which I was really complaining about was this extra bright nights, but this was exactly addressed by the patch 20. So hopefully we are finally able to enjoy this new version. I have not yet added DLC. It's still, I have it, but I still have it like unchecked in my game list. And maybe as soon as we get to La Spezia and maybe back to La Rochelle, when we do the last mission there in the Mediterranean, then we'll probably also enable the DLC, and but we'll see. Most likely, yes. We will definitely try Type 940 and maybe reach some Indian Ocean missions. Well, let me check how it looks, if there are any visual changes, but I think not. Acoustic wise, this is quite alright. So we do not hear engines when we are in the bow. And we start to get to hear them as closer we get to the engine room. If we open the bulkhead, then yeah. Alright, so this works as expected, as before. Inclometer is there. Yep. Yeah, the skybox looks nicer. This was one of the main features also in the new version 2026. Okay, we have an option to leave the port as always. Let's do that. And now we have also the weather forecast. Is there anyone behind? No, there is no one behind him, so this is fine. Let's speed up and leave the area. Okay, now we are in the middle of the night. Or maybe let's go to the middle of the night, 20, like 0050. And let me show you how it looks now. Outside. I think this patch 20 was the one which was definitely needed. There is some kind of like a light above. Oh, maybe not. This is maybe the moonlight. Alright, that's better. There are no glitches on this side as there were before. So I think it is a tiny bit brighter than before, but it's not like crazy bright, so we'll keep this version already. Yep, I do like it. So let's continue.
Ich bin sehr müde. Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Okay, now we also the changes of the time zone. Yep. And there is a message from U86. Single merchant 742 southwest 742 742 somewhere there southwest. Let's continue. Okay, discipline is gone.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Melde mich zum Dienst. Alarm! Flugzeug im Anflug. Peilung 315 Grad. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
As soon as the crew is inside, it's going to improve the depth station. Alright. Alright.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Well, let's check that.
Ist klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
The aircraft is a 328. 328. Yeah, they're over there already. Alright, let's look at them. If we are allowed, yes we are. Okay, but the centralization doesn't work. Let's speed up.
Schneller, schneller! Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Tiefe unter Kiel 8, 7 Meter.
Äußerste Kraft zurück.
They're a tiny bit in front of us. Okay, firing rockets already. The sea, we...
Sind beschädigt.
Alright, so if everything outside is damaged. I do not like that the C and V doesn't work at all. That we can't really look at them again. Like we are locked, but we cannot center on them. 1112. Right, is he going to be patched? Let me check that.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Let's stop. What was 87 meters? Okay, so let's go there.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Where is our guy, our wounded guy over there? Is he already... Okay, he's already recovered, perfect.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
The valves are broken. Alright, we have to patch them
50
definitely.
Meter.
Yeah, they are broken.
65 Meter.
Luftzielseerohr repariert. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
80 Meter.
So first encounter with the aircraft on a new version.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5 Meter.
95 Meter. Auf maximale sichere Tiefe gehen.
Ventile repariert und dicht.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
We just hit the bottom. Can we see it from the
100 Meter.
periscope? Yeah, we can see the bottom.
Meter.
Yeah. Alright. Let's also see the crew around us.
90 Meter.
Anblasen.
No, 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 no,
Auf
no.
Seerohrtiefe.
Oh, maybe yes.
Es ist nicht mehr erforderlich, die Schotten geschlossen zu halten.
Aktuelle Tiefe 85 Meter.
Meter.
Not sure how long the aircraft will remain in the area. They already fired 2 rockets, so let's see how much they will have.
Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
Right, so we are almost at the surface. It's getting very close.
25 Meter.
25 meters, yeah. Right.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
We don't see them anymore. Alright. That's the probably coast of Spain already. Nice. So let's fix everything outside. Let's fix the radar
Ich
first.
werde mich darum kümmern.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Aircraft detected again. 154. 154 already there. Somewhere. Yeah, no. Yeah, already there. Let's dive.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Especially to save the crew. So this is still annoying. I can like zoom at them once with the C and V buttons. Oh, there are still rockets.
Luftzielseerohr ist beschädigt.
Alright,
Funkanlage beschädigt.
so we'll stop.
Das Boot auftauchen lassen, das ist unsere einzige Chance.
And we fix what is needed to be fixed. We will need to fix
Sind beschädigt.
a power distribution box. Yeah.
Höhenbruch im Offiziersraum.
Horchgerät nicht mehr einsatzbereit.
Das ist das Ende.
Close all the bulkheads.
Nicht überleben.
They're probably going to nosedive. Okay, this doesn't work now. Everything is damaged again, so they're really firing much better than last time, in the old version I mean. Like, we have everything
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
problematic. Valves.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
We are still on surface, which is maybe not the best. Where is our second sailor? Is he there? Yeah, he is. Let's check if he's fixed, or will be fixed. Where is he? He's already fixed, alright. They're firing rockets again, yeah, exactly.
Ventile repariert und dicht. Ja, Herr Kaloin. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Schadensbericht!
Schott beschädigt.
Ventile sind beschädigt.
Alright, so they are firing much better than last time and they are still on surface, like sitting ducks. We have to fix that and that. And also distribution boxes. Maybe the water will finally take us down. Which is not the wanted behavior. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Are we finally going to dive, guys?
Äußerste Kraft voraus. Schadensbericht!
Yes, we have a lot of broken equipment.
Das ist das Ende!
Yeah, looks like this is our end there.
Ventile repariert und dicht. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen!
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln!
So we're already under water, alright.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Now we'll get some more water in. Is this fixed? Yeah, okay. Power
Alles
distribution
klar,
boxes.
ich werde mich
yeah.
darum kümmern.
25 Meter.
Meter. Auf Seerohrtiefe! Auf maximale sichere Tiefe gehen!
Right, we are getting a lot of water in. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
55
Let
Meter.
me switch all the electricity here.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
Let's switch on the pump. Okay, pump is working already. We are getting a lot of water.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1 Meter.
Alright, so we are
85
just
Meter.
only like somewhere there. What's the pressure? 9 atmosphere, so bulkheads will hold.
Höhenbruch im
Perfekt.
Offiziersraum repariert.
Let's fix the other hole.
Ja, Herr Kaloin.
And I will
Ich kümmere mich
take
darum.
the sailor out. Where is he? Okay, now he is stabilized. Alright. I will assign
Herr Kaloin.
Anton to take water out from here.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Yes. Okay, 9-10 atmospheres.
Höhenbruch im Bug-Torpedoraum repariert. Ja, Herr Kaloin. Ich kümmere mich darum.
And so you're one major league and one minor league at the moment. Yeah, the water is already there. It's really raising fast. Yeah.
Höhenbruch im Bug-Torpedoraum repariert. Ja, Herr Kaloin. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay, so it's watertight at 10 atmospheres and it's currently between 10 and 9 atmospheres pressure at the bulkhead. Are they still taking water out? Nope. Anton, let's continue.
Herr Kaloin.
That's the officer's room, yeah, from
Alles
here.
klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Okay, what else can we fix? Let's do
Jawohl,
easy
ich kümmere
stuff.
mich darum. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Ah, hi Lagarovsky. We are trying the new version already. And we are quite heavily damaged already. Okay, why he did not
Verstanden, Herr
patch
Kommandant.
the last leak? He can't get there. Alright.
Jawohl, ich
Now I
kümmere mich
understand
darum.
why. So they are getting still some water in.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant. Herr Kapitän?
No, don't worry, we are sitting at 90 meters, 85, so this is completely fine. We'll survive. It's just one aircraft. They hit us a couple of times with rockets because our equipment was damaged, so we cannot dive. And they also dropped some charges at us. So the crew, there was no one died, no one is seriously injured. So everything is fine from this perspective. We are just going to get the water out. Hopefully soon. We are still getting some water in the bow torpedo room, but we are like getting water out already from here. 1943, I'm not sure this is late game already. Not sure, to be honest. Let's say yes. Let's say it's like already late game, because I think aircraft has rockets already. I'm not sure if they are currently unguided, so I'm not sure if, let's say at 1945 they will have already guided rockets. This I have no clue. Alright, so let's try to fix the problematic point there, which means we will close this. No, we will keep it open. This is full of water.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Nope, I don't want to fix that. He's trying to keep it on, so I just open it. I can't open it. Alright, so let's ask Friedrich after he is done with the periscope. Now he will try to fix the bulkhead,
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
and then he will be able to technically get in and fix the leak. Yeah. Alright. We have a lot of water in. Can we switch on the power? Yeah. Yeah. So we have some water still here. This is also broken. Yeah, we have a lot of broken equipment. I'm not sure we'll have enough spare parts, to be honest. With the planes, it's technically quite easy. If you dive soon enough, then there are no threat. If you have a hedgehogs on the warships which are faster than you, then this is more lethal. Yeah, I think that's, more dangerous. Yeah, let's switch off the electricity, because I think this is. Let's do it manually. Can I open it? Yeah, I can just go through. All right. Let's do it from the boxes here. Open. Yeah, that's better. Let's open. Let's keep it open. Now we should be able to fix the leak as well. Let's open there as well, so the water will naturally flow to the central, because the pump works there best.
Schott instand gesetzt.
Okay, now let's patch the
Alles klar, ich
Hedge.
werde mich darum kümmern.
Yeah, perfect. No more leaks, we just have to get the water out. No. Yeah, the aircrafts were really, like, there was one aircraft and we are really heavily damaged, which was one aircraft. But I think that was also what they changed in the, I'm not sure if it was page 19 or 20, that they said that the
Wassereinbruch im Bugtorpedo.
enemies are much more precise,
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
that they had to lower the damage they cause, because they almost always hit, but now that the damage is lowered. Let me check if we still have a 100% realism. No, it was lowered by switching to version, so let's fix that. AI difficulty unlock. No, let's do it differently. Let's unlock. Ace of Depths achievement. Do we have Ace of Depths achievement already? Let me check that on the Steam. I think we have all of them. There was nothing new. Ace of Scapa Flow. Ace of the Depths. Yes, we have that. Alright, so we can easily... Okay, I do not like that they, by switching the version, they already like tinker with that, but okay. Let's do it like, I think this was hard. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, now we have 100 again. Alright. It was easy. And one aircraft almost got us fully, yeah. 42.1 is it? Okay, it's going down. Alright. Is he fixing something? Yeah, he's fixing torpedo tubes. Yeah, the water is a bit lowered, I think, than before, because we haven't saw... Yeah, it's getting tiny inch lower. Still have 7 things damaged. We are lucky that there was like shallow water. Okay, like 85 meters deep water. Is he using the... No, he's not using the breathing apparatus, which is fine. Can we switch on the light now? Alright, so the beds are almost dry. Yeah, they are dry now. Alright, so I will take 2 guys with me.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
And we'll try to get water from the bow torpedo room out. But as soon as this is like equalized. Alright, so that's fixed. Let's fix the radio room.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
It's this one. Yep. Let's switch on the electricity there already as well. Yeah, it's a lot of water, to be honest.
Funkgerät repariert.
Alright, so let's fix the last thing what we can. This is the... No, we can't... Okay, we do not have any more spare parts, I think. So let's fix that. So let's ask Anton.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Anton is... Why?
Herr Kaloin.
Okay, he has 5. Alright, so he will drop 5 things there.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Is the water already... Not sure which way the water is moving currently. I think from here to there. So let's take water from the bow torpedo room. Let's close both bulkheads. I mean bulkhead and the hatch. So the water will not flow all the time freely anymore. But let's take this one to the central room. Yes. With 2 additional sailors. Alright, it's a lot of water, to be honest. But we are lucky that it was like that we still can pump it out, yeah, from the U-boat where we currently are in the current depth. Because otherwise this would be like a death sentence probably. Alright, can we fix now? Yeah, he can fix the listening room. If there are no enemy warships coming at us. Yeah, from like the level perspective, maybe we should have started with the officer's room. Where the water is probably still then flowing back to the bow torpedo room from there. Okay. Anyway, we are still getting water out. Slowly but surely.
Horchgerät wieder einsatzbereit.
Right. Currently we can't fix anything else. Everything else is on outside here. Radar, machine guns, and the conning tower. Alright. We are currently at -20, it was -30, the buoyancy. Alright, so we were hit by 6 or 8 rockets already and with a couple of charges. Alright. And as I said, we will switch to Type 9 C40 as soon as we are back at La Rochelle from La Spezia and the last mission in the Mediterranean. So I'm looking forward to see how Type 9 behaves. For now we are only going to enjoy the new port management. Maybe one more bucket and we are done. I think I believe the water is still there. Yeah, it is. But it was probably drained from the officer's room. And now it's okay. Let's just drop the bucket there and yeah, leave position. We have to wait until this is really drained a bit more, because then we are getting water away to other parts again. This has to be below, yeah, because water is already flowing freely to the room there, the crew quarters. 26 cubic meters still of water inside. Right, so the water shouldn't flow there. Let's take the water from here first. And then we'll do the bow torpedo room again. Good thing is that we are not hearing anyone. It's already -10. We are not hearing any warships around, which is fine. There was just one aircraft. Alright. This is fine. Okay, this is dry already. So we can move the water from here again. I forgot to close the bulkhead, so let's do that again. So they will close behind each other. And as soon as we got 0, then we'll probably also try to go to the periscope depth to get water faster out. One aircraft, and they spent almost all the... Okay, let's ask... no, we have to leave position. Okay, let's drop the bucket. I want to make spare parts from the scrap metal, which Friedrich should already have a lot. Friedrich, you have 19 of them, yeah. So let's drop them here. Friedrich. Okay, that's not going to work. He has to pick up the
Ja, Herr Kaloin, ich kümmere mich darum.
medkit first. And meanwhile, we can just ask someone else to do that.
Ja. Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
At least a bit. Alright, so now Friedrich.
Herr Kaloin.
Okay, we need 5, which is 10, 12. Alright, let's drop 12. Yes.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
And now we can ask Andreas to salvage the parts at workshop. Yeah, exactly.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
We are almost fine. 17 cubic meters, 18, 17. Alright. Minus 10 still, but we are going to 0 buoyancy very soon. So we should get out of the race from the bottom. This is what we see currently. We see the bottom still around us.
Aktuelle Tiefe 80 Meter.
Oh, we are raising already. Even with minus 10, we are already leaving the bottom. Very, very good.
75 Meter.
Yeah. So the pump should work better and faster. You could technically even
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
move already.
70 Meter.
Yeah. We barely see the bottom. Yeah, we do not see it at all anymore. Perfect. $13 cubic meters. Is he still working? He is not.
55 Meter.
But it's alright, because there is a lot of water still there. We have everywhere some water. Are we still bow heavy, by the way? From the inclinometer? No, now we are stern heavy.
40 Meter.
Alright. Now it should work really fast, just 4 atmospheres. Let's open bulkheads.
Alarm beenden! Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingesteuert.
Alright. Oh, they're also going for the toilet. Alright. It wasn't the case before the page. Alright, so we are safer at the moment. We do not see the aircraft anymore. I'm not sure, but I think also this view is a slightly more fluid, more smooth than before. Alright, so everything is dry, hopefully. What about this part, these sections? This seems to be all dry as well. Tiny bit of water, 0.2. This will be pumped anyway. Alright, perfect. So he's working on the spare parts. We'll go Dexter wash to really try to patch the stuff above. Is it all dry? I'll maybe keep it on until the crew will switch it off on their own. We do not see aircraft anymore, so let's go Dexter wash only.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
With the snorkel.
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor
What's the wind
einschalten.
speed, by the way?
Herr Kaloin.
12 knots. I'm not sure we'll be able to go on the bridge in this weather. Yeah, we are. Maybe not. Because of the wind, yeah. Probably the waves are too high, so we can't go there. So we'll have to surface.
Tanks anblasen.
Can I climb up already, guys? Let me do that. We're already on surface, yeah. Perfect. Alright, so let's fix what's still to be fixed. Let's fix the radar first. Yeah, it looks a bit better. The skies are more nicer. A lot to fix. Can I reach it? We will see if this is fixed. Before it wasn't possible. Okay, so this is patched. Now let's patch the tower. Most dangerous job in our U-boat currently, to go down there on the deck and fix the tower from outside. But Friedrich is killed. Hopefully he will not drown. Let's stop, to be honest. I have no
Alle
idea if
Maschinen stopp.
something like this changed already on this new version. Or maybe not, maybe he's fine. Can I move? No, I can't move away. So we still have this new storage, external storage area. So we lost these two spaces inside the bow torpedo storage room, but we have two external ones, so they moved it there. So they're not accessible during fight. We have to reload them while we are on surface somewhere. So technically we are less capable, but still doing pretty well. The compressors are still pumping the air in, 96%. They are somewhere here. No. Somewhere here? So further away? Alright, somewhere there. So it does not look that he's going to be washed away from the deck, so we can continue our journey. I have no clue where we are currently. Did we move away from our course, or are we still heading for a Spanish coast north of Gibraltar? We are still heading there. This is going to be a bit deeper, 750 meters, and then we are again on a safer depth.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
He's almost ready with the tower. Yeah, let's fix these smaller machine guns. These are accessible easily from the bridge. Not sure about the big gun, if this is accessible easily as well. In such a weather, 12 knots wind speed.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Let's at least try.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
It's fixed. Alright. Let's continue then.
Vorfluten.
Even 16 knots now. The wind speed is crazy fast. So I'm not sure we will be able to stay on the bridge. Most likely not. No, we can't climb up. I'm probably climbing down already, yeah. Alright, so we will have to go
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
deeper. So we heard the signals at 3:30, so if there will be any ship there, now we can check via hydrophone. Yeah, we are already there. At periscope
Auf
depth.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Alright, so we have still to do 4 of these, so we need 8 parts. So let's ask Friedrich
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
to drop 8 there. Yes, please. We do not hear anyone at 3:30, so maybe it was that was again aircraft. Yeah, most likely. It was somewhere there. I mean the signal from the radar. Does it move or does it not move? Okay, it moves a bit. Okay. Let's keep it for the crew. Let's keep it for the crew because they are better at spotting the aircraft than I am. Didn't he drop the parts there?
Ja.
No, he didn't. Why? Let's do 8 again. Yes.
Erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, so this is occupied again. Nice. Okay, so we dropped parts there, now we can salvage them again. Alright.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 305 Grad.
Alarm! Flugzeug im Anflug! Peilung! 305 Grad!
Wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Alright, so we hide,
Tiefe 5
we've
Meter.
hide the snorkel and we are at 15 meters. 12 meters. So hopefully we'll avoid them. How deep is this
Melden
water?
Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
15 Meter.
This is hidden.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Is it broken? Is someone...
Der
Okay.
Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter.
Oh,
Herr
that's
Kaloin.
deeper
Die
than
Messung ist nicht präzise
last time. Much
Melden
deeper.
Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5,
Oh.
7 Meter.
Hopefully we won't be hit as last time.
Meter.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Ja, Herr Kaloin, ich kümmere mich darum.
Alright, so we haven't tried to move through the Gibraltar
10
on this new version.
Alarm beenden.
Alright.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Do we have all the parts available already? Then we should drop 5 medkits there because... Yeah. So who's going to drop there? He has 4, he has 5, he has 5. So those two guys will drop 3 and 2. Or just 2, 2 and 1. Yeah, they will all have 3 at them. Because if they are incapacitated, then we'll lose the medkits like with them, unless they leave the bolt at some port.
Natürlich.
I'm not sure about the lighting. I think it's a slightly bit different look of the red light.
Ja. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt.
Maybe I'm just wrong, but it looks for me a bit, tiny bit differently. That's what I remember from the 2025 World one. Alright. So we are, because of the 17 knots wind speed, we are not able to run on the diesel.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
So let's switch to electric already.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung. 190 Grad. Alarm. Flugzeug
Los
im
geht's,
Anflug.
Männer. Lasst
Peilung.
uns einige Schiffe
190
versenken.
Grad.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Yeah. Same procedure as before.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Bit deeper without snorkel on electric.
15 Meter.
This is okay, that's gone. Perfect.
Alarm beenden. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Herr Kaloin.
Right, the wind is like really, snorkel is not working almost at all. We are depleting our batteries quite fast.
Raumgeräusch, Handelsschiff. Peilung
Merchant ship
160 Grad.
closing in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Yeah, let's try. How it works on the new version. How does it work? Let's surface finally,
Blasen.
and let's switch to diesel.
Tiefe 10
Auf
Meter.
Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Okay,
Dafür haben wir trainiert. Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
let's go to 12 already.
10 Meter.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
I do not see the aircraft at the moment, but it's technically close. Yeah, we can't even like pop our heads out from the water.
5 Meter.
It's very well guarded again.
Raumgeräusch, Handelsschiff. Peilung 20 Grad.
Alright, at least the glitch, the beeper is not beeping anymore. So the glitch is gone, maybe in this new patch. Alright, but we did not recharge the batteries at all.
15 Meter.
Oh, it was just above us.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung.
There are two of them.
340 Grad.
What's the depth? Oh,
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
they are dropping charges close by. That's
Aktuelle
bad.
Tiefe 10 Meter.
340 degree. No, that's the bearing. But I wanted to give. Sound the eco sounder
Melden Sie mir die
does
aktuelle
not work.
Tiefenmessung.
It's like again on the second request.
Tiefe unter Kiel 80 Meter.
80 meters. It's exactly what I do prefer compared to 500 something. Alright, I think we have a snorkel out, or yeah, let's hide it. Be less visible. Do we see them on the radar? No, we don't see anymore because they are also not on the status bar anymore. Okay, where is the merchant? Maybe we won't be able to do what I wanted to do.
Kurs setzen.
So they are currently around here. Moving around there. If they will do 30 miles, we will do 13 miles, so it looks like they are much more faster than we are, from the look of it. What's the speed? It's a high velocity. Alright, so let's, to be honest, let's get there
Kurs
first.
setzen. Alarm beenden. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind auf Seerohr.
Let's try snorkel again.
Rot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Darum.
The wind speed is 14 knots. Okay, but batteries are now recharging. Alright. Alright, that's what we need. We don't have to be on surface, it's good enough to have it like this. Okay, now we are at 10 knots, so let's measure them again.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
We'll do 13, they will do 20 something, so definitely faster than us. Let's get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Okay, we did not check the headquarters, by the way. Is there anything new at the headquarters? We have our U-boats there. I mean the milk cows. There is only this FAT program and nothing else. Okay, currently DLC is not loaded, as I said, so it's not accessible yet. Alright. No new mission, at least at this phase.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung. 240 Grad.
Alright, 12.
Alarm. Flugzeug im Anflug.
No snorkel.
240 Grad.
Auf 10 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10
The
Meter.
depth.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
We moved away from the
Tiefenmessung.
coast a bit.
Tiefe unter Kiel 7. 9 Meter.
Okay, 79 is still alright. Aircraft spotted, let's send the message as soon as we are tiny bit higher. Half a meter higher right now.
Funktelegramm gesendet. 10 Meter.
Alarm beenden. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
This would be very hard to go through the strait again.
Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
From the look of it.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Again, they are currently around here. Moving there. So we're almost like at them at like head on almost. Maybe let's do it like this.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als
Now we should be able to see them very, very soon. At the
Herr Kaloy,
Ja.
wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
at the moment. And I will check that myself. Yeah. Alright, so we do have them there. Exactly as we wanted to have them. This is a tanker. Alright, fine. So let's prepare to... Oh, we should be able to check their papers, by the way, on this new version. So let's try to do that. Let's just try. I'm not sure we are going to be successful. But we should be able to do that. Let's set our interception course with them.
Kurs auf
Nope.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, we have to turn already. They are much faster than we are.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Bestätige.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
I'm a
Ja,
bit
Herr
puzzled.
Kaloin. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Where are they? 163. 163 already there. Okay, this C and V, it still doesn't work. Because if I... You know, this should center on the locked target. This is the C button. So this maybe will be a breaking point for me. So I'll probably have to reload to the old version. I did not check this one yesterday. When I was playing with the new patch. Or this morning, I mean. Because like playing from the first perspective, this is like key point to be able to wide there. Wide centering there. When the ship is at 175, not 169. That's glitchy. Okay, let's try. Anyway.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Why things that worked are now
Kurs
not
auf
working
diese
at all.
Koordinaten setzen. Bestätige.
Yeah. Now it's... Okay. It's still glitchy.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
So the tanker is fine.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
It shouldn't be able to fire at us. Hopefully there are no guns at it. It's American one. Donner Lake. Almost at us, so we should be able to surface and check their papers. Or technically at least ask them to evacuate without firing a single bullet. Or a single torpedo. I'm not sure if this is T2 or not yet from this angle. Okay, let's try to do that.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Maybe there are no aircrafts around anymore.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Elektrokompressor einschalten. Dieselkompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
We haven't been on the tanker at all yet. Maybe we'll be there now.
Peilung
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
55 Grad.
Why I can't climb up again?
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Now we are already... Okay, now I can.
Herr Kaloin, wir wurden entdeckt.
Alright, we've been
Zeigt
spotted.
unseren Mut zu testen, Männer.
They shouldn't have any guns, they shouldn't. Target is too far. Alright, so this is probably T5. Nope, there is a chim... not T5. What's the type? Tanker... Dale or T2. Maybe it's a T2. Don't know yet. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay, let's try to get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Okay, we can already
Alle
send the
Maschinen stopp.
communicate. Alright, so they evacuated already. Let's set the crew. This is our first time. We are sending the crew. Okay, Andreas is tired, so let's give him some coffee. Andreas.
Herr Kaloin. Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Okay, now let's send him there. Andreas, Anton, and let's do Felix with 7 guys. Okay, let's see how it looks on the tanker. Okay, they're already there. Nice. Nice view. But there is no one on our bridge, so it's like, eh. Okay, there is at least someone. Okay, so that's the tanker. Let's go to the engine room. Okay, we can't go for cargo hold, so we can just directly scuttle it. Probably. Let's do that. Yeah, they are going down. Lovely. Hopefully, I mean. Looks like yes. One nice hefty T2. How deep?
Alarm beenden!
Hüllenbruch. Sie sinken.
Alright. And we also get the message that they were under attack from the U-boat submarine. So maybe there will be some aircrafts here soon. Let's move away.
Telegramm gesendet.
Ruder mitschiffs!
Okay, there are some interactions. Stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Okay, there are just lifeboats. No, we won't give them supplies, we'll just invite them on board. No one there, so maybe on the lifeboat 3. Yeah, Eric and Jim. Alright. Let's move away.
Kurs setzen!
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Alright.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
So our first interaction with the tanker, which we do not have to fire at anymore, which is much better than before. I mean, from this perspective, yeah, we can save torpedoes, bullets, shells.
Funkmesssignale geortet.
Right.
Peilung 10 Grad.
Auf Seerohrtiefe!
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kalon.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundumblick eingesteuert.
Okay, so the wind is so strong. We can't do that. Alright, let's switch to electric.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln!
So we probably picked up some noise of the aircraft. Some radar contact on the... I mean, aircraft on our radar. Okay.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 10 Grad.
Still far away.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Auf Dieselmotoren
Let's try diesel
wechseln.
again.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1.
Okay, 180 meters is not bad. This is going to be not as deep. We should technically survive there. We already know how to do that. I hope we do.
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
It's a ship propeller, why it's not announced? What kind of ship again? Do we have again some glitch? Yeah, they are not announced. But there will be only warships here, so... We are going there almost at night, you see the night is coming. Soon, so maybe it will be our best timing to cross the Gibraltar, the Strait of Gibraltar at all, like we always have been there during the daytime. Oh no! No. Is it all of them or is it just one? Okay, only one currently. I don't like this purple eyes. It was mentioned that it was patched already on like previous patches. This is patch 20 already. I really hate that. So immersion breaking point when you play from the first person to see this purple ice, at least on some of them. You know, it's patch 20, and the still basic things are not fixed.
Zielposition erreicht.
Right, so let's have a look. We do not see any ships yet. Yeah, like this, it's... I don't like it. To be honest, really, I don't. Also descent. Hi, 54. Why are you jealous? Not once, you see. And I just tried to play on this patch 20, and I'm already like, yeah, not satisfied, to put it mildly. This looks better, I think. Maybe it's just like me, trying to find something better. Alright, so we are very close to the Spanish coast now. What's the depth?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
There are some warships there.
Tiefe unter Kiel.
Okay, 56 meters is plenty enough.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 130 Grad. Alarm! Flugzeug in Sicht! Peilung 130 Grad!
Right.
Tauchen auf 15 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Let's keep Anton on the periscope. He's better at that. He's also like one-eyed. Do you see that there? 54. He's one-eyed purple guy. This combination we haven't had before. Let's find him. He's somewhere here in the command station. Where is he? Here. No, he has both purple eyes, like him. But currently not everyone has a... Or is it already everyone? No, not everyone yet. Or? There are a couple of guys with the normal eyes still, but just maybe 1, 2. I really don't understand what this team is doing. Like, they had 20 patches already. This was annoying from the start, and it's still not patched. Even it was mentioned explicitly the purple eyes. I think it was explicitly mentioned, if I'm not mistaken. Some guys are still safe. So you have half alien crew, or maybe more than half alien and half normal guys. Where are we at the moment? Let's get there.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah. Let's try to get there. There's something in the food, yeah. Yeah, they mentioned it several times. Exactly, so I'm really... Nowadays looks like those two guys are like with the black eyes, like full black eyes. There seems to be some white stuff around, but this looks like fully black, normal, okay. It's crazy bad. Alright, so alarm is not there, so let's get there to have a better overview. And again, the propellers are not announced. So we have some contacts, but we have, it's not, no one is saying like what kind of contact this is. This is again like glitchy. Okay, we will see. I'm not sure if we can roll back to the previous version when we already played this one. If not, then I will replay this movement to La Spezia myself on the old version. And then we continue.
Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert, Männer. Wir schaffen das.
Alright, so what do we see?
105 Grad.
Purple eyes everywhere. Such a basic thing. It worked like a charm in the old version. Never such a problems. Never such problems before. Alright, so what do we see? 41 and 100 for 41. Yeah, okay, that's them. It's a Corvette. And 104. That's another Corvette. So this moves away behind us already. And also this centraling, yeah, this how it's called? Any tooltip? Nope. So if you look at them, you hit there. It's technically working now, eh? Let's move somewhere else. Let's maybe unlock again. It wasn't working before. So now it works. Let's move away. Okay, at least it works from time to time. Okay, this works. Fine. Let's not complain about everything. Okay. There are only some ships behind the coast. There are two of them behind. Maybe we shouldn't be running so fast.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
And now it doesn't work, you see? They are there. We want to centralize on them, but it's not working anymore. This is annoying. I think this is a new structure. I don't remember seeing anything on this side. It's there. And the center works there. Alright, alright. Now it's at least announced where the ships are. Alright, so there are 3 of them. Just corvettes, all of them. We could technically... hopefully outrun them if needed. Just corvettes everywhere. Okay, so one locked. Let's enter on it. It's not centered on it at all. There is no ship there. Okay, makes no sense to even look at them. Okay, the Rock of Gibraltar looks roughly the same. I don't see any improvement there. Two 6959 2 somewhere. Okay, somewhere there. 6 somewhere there. 9 10, yeah, and 59. These are the closest ones. So let's.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
So if we look at them, move away. Now it works, at least for a while. Now it doesn't work anymore. Ah, guys. Things which were working reliably. Yeah, centering somewhere completely else. Maybe at the angle or the bearing where the boat was locked at, but since they are moving, we are not like following them. And I think the visibility is also worse. I think I don't know. What's the weather at the moment? Okay, we do not see what the weather is. Good weather is expected at this time of day. Okay, so it's like supposed to be a good weather. It was 52 somewhere there. So let's look. Now it looks like 52 or 53 is like centered. Let's move them away. Let's give them time to move away. And now center. And it's still like the same 52, 53-ish. Okay. Fine. Okay, one destroyer, 327.
Feindliche Kriegsschiffe in Sicht. Peilung.
2 destroyers.
240 Grad.
327. Where is it? Okay, it's there. And 338. 338 there as well. Why? This is turning on its own. Or is our U-boat turning? Maybe it was our U-boat which turned. Alright.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Melden Sie mir
Now
die
let's
aktuelle
hide the snorkel.
Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 3.
But now we are
8
going on the
Meter.
deep water to cross this section. Yeah, there was one. Where was it? Anyway, we're going on a silent run, so let's go fully silent. Gyro compass should be switched off, yeah, that's true. Okay, and the patch 20 shouldn't be like changing any visibility when you switch to red light, so we can technically stay on the blue light all the time when we are submerged to conserve the air. Quality, I mean. Because there is no difference between the red light and the blue light. from like visibility perspective. So yeah, not sure if I like it at the moment because of these tiny issues we already see, especially this purple eyes. This will be like immersion breaking point all the time. Let's try to get to La Spezia and I will try to sort it out. If we can like reverse back, keep the save, then fine. If not, then we will run again offline and then continue from there. This is like missing section, or was it like this before? I don't remember. There is the destroyer. I think it was a solid section until there were like tunnels. Yeah, the tunnels are there, but I think the hill continued behind. There was like no gap in between. As far as I remember how it went before, how it looked before. Yeah. So no one there. There is one corvette there, one destroyer there. Still quite far. Okay, let's continue.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, there is one corvette very close. Oh, look closer. Oh, this one. This one is closer. Carnation. Never saw this name before. Alright, so let's keep an eye on them. Almost at us, but turning away. Alright, let's go deeper. Let's go to 12.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
Can we see? No, we can't. So let's go 11. Not sure why not.
10 Meter.
12 was working before. Okay, even this one is not working. 11, so let's go to 10.
Meter. Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
They are somewhere there. We see a tiny section of them. No, we don't. Probably the wind speed is it's a strong one, so that's why the waves are so tall. Okay, nevertheless, let's go to like. I just worry that it will be detected. Let's go to 20.
Tauchen auf 20 Meter.
We'll have to rely on the compass now.
Tiefe 15 Meter.
No purple eyes. Is it fixed? Nope, it's not. They are there. The red line. There is something very close in front. Like really close. Let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Let it pass. Alright, let's continue.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, they're only there on this side. We don't hear them at all.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Kommandant, wir sind auf Periskop.
Let's check if we see them.
Einen Rundumblick.
At least the centralization of the periscope to the 0 works all the time.
Zerstörer! 75 Grad.
Okay, this one is the closest one, but turning away. Maybe not entirely.
Kondensstreifen.
Okay, there is also an aircraft.
31 Grad.
Let's go to 20.
Tauchen auf 20 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Aircraft shouldn't see us. There are 4 there and 1 there. Okay, that's the aircraft. That's very fast. Okay, it moves away. At least we do not see it anymore because we are deeper.
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Really?
20 Meter. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloin. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug. Kurs setzen.
Both are technically already behind. Oops.
Von Estig geortet.
That was a random one. Alright, and let's move there directly from where we are.
Kurs setzen.
Yeah. Alright, so they are behind us. Carnation. Lovely name. Another one. Another random ping. Probably random. Yeah. What's the depth here?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Der Grund liegt tiefer
Okay,
als
too deep.
150 Meter, Herr
Air
Kaloin.
quality is
Die Messung ist
72
nicht
and we are
präzise
almost behind the Gibraltar, our 5th attempt. Not bad. These are 90 already, so they are somewhere there. There were 130, so they move in parallel to us. Let's check if they are moving closer to us or further. They are really close.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Yeah. We have to stop. They are moving very, very fast. That's the last one we see, or hear, at the moment. they are moving away. Or? Yeah, looks like they are moving away.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Where are they? Roughly at 90, 69. So this is what? I don't even see the numbers now. 69 over there. Okay, they are very close. Let's go to 20 again.
Tauchen auf 20 Meter. Tauchen auf 20 Meter. 20 Meter.
But they moved away from the look of it. Yeah, purple-eyed guys again and again. Not all, at least. No, I won't continue on this one, so let's get to La Spezia.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Herr Kalori, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Alright, there is an aircraft again, so let's go to 20.
Tauchen auf 20
Herr
Meter.
Kalon, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Is there a ship still? Carnation. Alright.
20 Meter. Bleibt
This is a
wachsam,
more
aber kein
dangerous
Halt.
situation than we anticipated, to be honest. Yeah,
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
let's prepare for that.
Schneller, schneller. Meter.
Okay, how deep this one is?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Ergebnis vom Telegramm.
Tiefe unter Kiel.
Oh, 700.
7, 4, 1
Too
Meter.
deep. Technically just a corvette with hedgehogs.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Yeah.
Aktuelle Tiefe 25 Meter.
Already behind us. So let's see them. Let's go for 10.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Schleichfahrt beenden.
Oh, that's the hedgehog. That's very bad.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Ah, okay.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Herr Kalon, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Alright, so they had a hedgehog.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Let's try
Tauchen
6.
auf 5 Meter.
10 Meter.
Maybe they will not fire. Maybe they could technically fire with a deck gun at us, but I would like to have a full speed away from them. There was also aircraft around. I want to get to the shallow water. Technically we can also fire at them. That's also an option. Let's do that. Let's prepare T5. I mean a torpedo tube 5.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
By the way, there is a T5 in here, so... Alright, it's a flower class from the look of it. Okay, where are the... Coaster Corvette flower class. Alright, velocity 10, I assume.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 1, 0, Knoten. Gegnerlage 7, links. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 7.
We are already at 13 and they have also hedgehogs still.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel 6, 7, 4 Meter.
Better than before, but still deep. Are they faster than last time? What's their current speed? Okay, there is 16, so maybe they are faster than before, so let's do 15. Okay, now it's maintained.
Kursunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 1, 5, Knoten. Rohr 5. Verbessern.
Why the stern torpedo at 180 is out of range? Angle out of range. Why?
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 7, links.
Let's do 10 again.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 1, 0, Knoten. Aktualisieren.
That's something new to me.
9, 7 Meter.
Let's fire there as soon as we have some light. $45. Yeah, they have a hedgehog again. Are they going to hit us? Okay, there is also aircraft, which is more capable to kill us than before. Why we are not getting the thing? Okay, there is no one on the... That's why. That's why.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
Oh, this is T1. Okay, now I hear the calculator, finally. Aircraft is also from behind.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel.
Yeah, still
8,
deep.
4 Meter.
We have to run closer to the coast, faster.
Los!
Should be able to hit them.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Where's the aircraft? 196, somewhere there.
30 Sekunden.
He's already like diving at us. We don't see through the smoke.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
Alright, we hit them. This is our
Schwere Schäden.
our trademark. Trick shot with the T5 from behind. But now we have to just survive the aircraft attempt and our lives.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
211. I'm probably just diving it. They are there. They are too high. yet. We are still safe up for a while. What's that? Nothing? Looks like there is something there. Just like zooming in, there is nothing there. Or maybe something, I don't know. Looks like they stopped.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 8, 4 Meter.
Right, so this is more shallow water, so let's
Kurs auf diese
get
Koordinaten
there.
setzen.
1 mile. Okay, they are still pinging at us, but they are gone. Now the aircraft 265, somewhere there. 274. Two 282. 289. 295. I do not see them at all. Is it them? Yeah, that looks like them. Can we unlock at them? Probably not. But at least we spotted them from the look of it. That's probably the aircraft. Oh, I lost them again. There.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Over there. They're already like gaining altitude. Yeah, they are there.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 2, 4 Meter.
But since the centralization does not work anymore, now we do not know where they are. Over there somewhere. Saw them myself. There. There is only one, yeah. Yeah.
Höhenbruch! Sie sinken!
Right. Let's get to the more shallow water. And then we try to disappear for the aircraft. 332, 356 in front of us. Hey, can they crash into the Gibraltar? This will be quite fun to see. Trying to dive at us. No, they are not there. Alright, so let's turn.
Herr Kaloyan, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Technically we can turn directly there.
Kurs setzen!
Let's go to 20.
Tauchen auf 20 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Tauchen auf 20 Meter.
Ja.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 215 Grad.
Alright, so I gave them a chance with this 2026 version, but we'll probably roll back again.
20 Meter.
Alright, let's leave. That's Carnation, alright.
20 Meter. Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Alright, so we went through. Just at the end, we were detected by Carnation, Flower class Corvette, which we didn't manage to engage, and that's it. We are now leaving the area.
Kondensstreifen.
Okay,
Peilung,
almost.
Alarm. Flugzeug in Sicht. Peilung 260 Grad.
Tauchen auf 15 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Telegramm gesendet.
Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 160 Grad. Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe.
Alarm beenden.
150 Grad. Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiff. Peilung 150 Grad. Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiff. Peilung
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
155
Natürlich, Herr
Grad.
Kaloin. Reisekompass einschalten.
Alright, so we did manage now. Ship propeller, probably some warships still. They are still not announced, so I don't know. I don't like it at all, to be honest. Okay, let's surface. Let's try to do that.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Kompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Blitzpumpe einschalten.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Hang on. I think, alright. Alright, but we did manage. We will dock at La Spezia and then we'll do this quick gold retaking campaign. I think it's just a single mission. Alright, well, there was again like alarm, but no slowing down of the... Okay.
Schadensbericht.
Funkanlage beschädigt.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Folgen Sie mir.
The time compression wasn't slowed down,
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
which is really annoying.
Ja, ich werde mich darum kümmern. Tauchen auf 15 Meter.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 3, 3, 6 Meter.
Alright, so this is too deep. It's kilometers deep. They had rockets. This was the rocket attack.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln. Alle Luken schließen.
Meter.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Schneller, schneller, schneller!
Alright, let's hope we are not hit. Or maybe I can stay on the periscope myself. And when I switch to map view, he will be like working out like on his own. Let's get to 12.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
Map view. And I will give him 2 guys.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Jawohl.
Yeah,
Ich
that's
kümmere
good
mich darum.
enough.
Alarm beenden.
Aktuelle
That was
Tiefe
fast.
10 Meter.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Es ist nicht mehr erforderlich, die Schotten geschlossen zu halten. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Funkgerät repariert.
Bestätige. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 35 Grad. Alarm! Ein Flugzeug im Anflug! Peilung 35 Grad! Ich kann es kaum erwarten, endlich zu kämpfen. Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
10 Meter.
Alarm beenden. Auf Seerohrtiefe. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Alright, let's try to surface again.
Tanks anblasen. Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Alright. Looks like we did manage with some damage, but we are overall alright. Let's see our lovely port. We will be there almost at dawn. Oh, at sunset.
Flachen Gewässer.
Kurs setzen.
Nope, we
Betrachten
wanted
Sie
to
es
be
als
there.
erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Mastspitze. Große Gruppe. Peilung 300 Grad.
Let's get to the middle.
Kurs setzen.
Last time we
Bestätige.
bumped on this left edge. Yeah, and from now on, let's get there.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, looks quite okay, hopefully. Well, let's get there first,
Kurs
like
setzen.
straight,
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich
and then
darum.
there. Oops.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, and let's go to the bridge. So technically we do not have to ask the crew to maintain the lights because there is no difference on this page 12, 20, so we technically can be always on the white light since there is no difference. Let's fix that for now. Crew, boat, light management. Nope, I will manage light myself. Alright, so I'm disappointed again still. Unfortunately it's not fixed to the level which I would like to have it fixed. Yeah, but it's lovely. What's the date? February 20. Okay, we have to patch something still. These are damaged a tiny, just one third only. Yeah, lovely time of day, except this purple ice. What's that smoke there? Is this kind of smoking and using binoculars. Is it possible now? Can I see you? Here's a cigarette. Or does he? It looks like yes. Alright.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Yeah.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Schaden am Turm repariert.
Alright, so everything is patched. Let me check the storage area. Alright. That's not bad. But let's ask
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
those guys to take their medkits with them.
Herr Kapitän?
Yeah.
Jawohl, Herr.
And also let's ask Anton to take his five
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
storage five spare parts from the storage as well. Oh, Felix as well.
Bestätige. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
And Haro.
Herr Kaloy? Betrachten Sie es als
Okay, he will need one more anyway.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Jawohl.
And he will need one more as well. I mean Andreas. Alright. We are finally back at La Spezia, Italy. It was a long time we have been here. I think 1942 or 43, maybe a year ago. Except the purple eyes, it looks quite nice.
Zielposition erreicht.
Alright. Why it's like that? I want to get there manually to Flotilla Commander. Report to Flotilla Commander, yeah. We'll use... I think we have to go by car to reach him. Yeah. Let's ask our driver. No purple eyes, at least not him.
Herr Kommandant? Oskar Baumann, melde mich als Ihr Kraftfahrer. Ich bringe Sie, wohin Sie müssen. Wohin soll es gehen?
Nice to meet you, Oscar.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. Ich bringe Sie dorthin.
Alright, Flotilla Commander, I think it's there. Chief of Operations, nope. Nope, this is too small. Too small, I think. Over here? Yeah.
Ah, unser Neuzugang. Ich bin Fregattenkapitän Helmut Wolf, Chef dieser Flottille. Ihre Akte ist über meinen Schreibtisch gegangen. Die Kriegsmarine hat hohe Erwartungen und ich ebenso. Beweisen Sie, dass Sie des Bootes unter Ihrem Kommando würdig sind. Der Atlantik ist unerbittlich, Herr Kommandant, aber die Briten sind es auch. Versenken Sie Tonnage, bringen Sie Ihre Besatzung heim und wir werden gut miteinander auskommen. Genug der Formalitäten. Was kann ich für Sie tun? Nach
What's
dem, was
that?
Sie geleistet haben, betrachten Sie es als erledigt. Teilen Sie mir mit, was Sie benötigen, Herr Kommandant.
Ah, okay, it's just like the favors, alright.
Gibt es noch etwas, das Sie benötigen? Sehr gut. Gute Jagd da draußen, Herr Kommandant. Wegtreten.
Alright, so we are finished with the mission. Why we haven't seen any report? Because we sank a lot of ships. Okay. I'm a bit lost, to be honest. Like, why? Because we... Let me check the map. Is this even closed? Yeah, it's not even closed yet. Even though we, like... How... Okay. We reported to the flotilla commander. And there is nothing. Okay. Nevertheless, now we are somewhere in the blue. Okay, so it's still broken, as you can see. Who are you? Can I talk to you? Looks like I can. Now.
Guten Tag, Herr Kommandant.
Okay, it's him.
Wohin soll es gehen?
Nowhere.
Selbstverständlich, Herr Kommandant.
Okay.
Ich bin hier,
It's
wenn Sie mich
unlocked.
brauchen.
Unbugged. Okay. Yeah, the crew is having some rest. Yeah, still, so you see, this is something which we do not accept on a game we paid for on a patch 20. So, sorry, we will finish today. Just reaching there. I will try to reset everything to the old version again. Try to reload. If it works, then fine. If not, then I will do offline run tomorrow to get to the same state as we are here now. We haven't lost any crew members, so it's completely fine. There was no change in the maybe there was one heart attack, I don't remember. So this is fine. And yeah, let's try to find someone. If we can raid anyone. English, one viewer. Let's do that. Thank you very much for watching. Let's start the raid. And hear you later. Bye bye. Alright, so as promised, we did manage to come here again through the Strait of Gibraltar offline. We are back at La Spezia on 2025.1.1 version, and unfortunately I somehow missed the end of the mission where we arrived, so now we are already fully resupplied and everything. So I just wanted to show you that now the campaign for the Arctic convoys is finished and there are no more purple eyes. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of the day, and we will soon start streaming this new campaign, which is not yet introduced to us, but soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.